As above, so below. As within, so without. These 6 words have echoed through the halls of time, etched into the ancient emerald tablet, and passed down by mystics, philosophers, and alchemists for millennia. At first glance, it might seem like a poetic phrase, perhaps symbolic, even mystical. But hidden within it lies a code, a fundamental law of the universe known as the principle of correspondence. Today, we're diving deep into this timeless law. We'll explore how the universe mirrors itself at every level, how science is beginning to validate this ancient idea, and how the wisdom of sages from different cultures all converge on this one profound insight. Most importantly, we'll uncover how this principle can transform your life, not in theory, but in practice. Because once you understand that the world is your mirror, everything changes. The principle of correspondence is one of the 7 Hermetic laws described in the Kybalion, a philosophical text rooted in ancient Egyptian and Greek thought. It declares that there is harmony, agreement, and correspondence between the different planes of existence, the physical, mental, and spiritual. It means that patterns repeat themselves across scales. What happens on one level of reality also manifests on another. The micro reflects the macro and vice versa. And this is not just metaphysical poetry, it's fractal truth. Think of the structure of a snowflake and the branching of a tree. Think of the spirals in your DNA and the arms of a galaxy. From neurons in the brain to city maps seen from space, the same forms repeat, over and over, as above, so below. Modern science has started catching up with this ancient insight. Fractals, self-similarity, and holographic principles in physics all echo the same idea. The whole is reflected in the part. The physicist David Bohm proposed that the universe is a hologram, where each part contains the entire structure within it, just like a single drop of water reflects the entire moon. And if you zoom into the atomic world, the electrons dancing around a nucleus look eerily like planets orbiting a star. The same intelligence organizing the cosmos is shaping the molecules in your body. Mystics knew this long before microscopes or telescopes existed. They turned inward and found the entire universe written within their own consciousness. And that's where we take our next step, from the cosmic to the personal. The law of correspondence tells us that what is within us creates what is outside of us. Our thoughts shape our world. Our emotions color our perception. Our internal beliefs project onto the canvas of reality. The world doesn't just happen to us, it happens through us. The Buddha said, "With our thoughts we make the world." Jesus taught, "The kingdom of God is within you." From east to west, the message is the same. Reality reflects consciousness. So what does this mean for you? It means that if you want to change your life, you must start by changing your mind. If your inner world is chaotic, your outer world will mirror that chaos. If your heart is full of fear, you'll perceive threats everywhere. But if you cultivate peace within, the world becomes a much gentler place. There's a sacred responsibility that comes with this awareness. You are not just a passive observer of life. You are a co-creator. The ancient alchemists weren't just trying to turn lead into gold, they were transforming the lead of unconsciousness into the gold of awakening, inner alchemy. They knew that matter is the shadow of spirit, and by refining the spirit, the outer form follows. Paracelsus, one of the great Renaissance alchemists, said, "Man is a microcosm, or a little world, because he is an extract from all the stars and planets of the whole firmament, from the earth and the elements. And so he is their quintessence." This isn't mysticism, it's empowerment. The more you understand yourself, the more you understand the universe. Carl Jung brought this idea into modern psychology. He spoke of the collective unconscious, a vast storehouse of symbols, archetypes, and shared memories embedded in every human being. What's inside you is not just personal, it's universal. And the more deeply you explore yourself, the more you tap into something ancient, something vast. Each archetype, from the hero to the shadow, is not just a part of your psyche. They are echoes of cosmic patterns, stories that play out from the mythological to the mundane. When you encounter your own inner darkness, you are participating in the same narrative that stars in galaxies and civilizations in rise and fall. So, again, we come to the mirror. What is playing out in your inner life is not separate from the world. It is the world. The chaos of society reflects the unrest in collective consciousness. The healing of one soul sends ripples through the field. This is why inner work isn't just self-help, it's universal help. By purifying your own thoughts, mastering your emotions, and aligning with truth, you contribute to the healing of the entire field of reality. But how does one begin? It starts with awareness, observing your inner world like a scientist studies the stars. What thoughts are recurring? What emotional loops do you live inside? What beliefs are shaping your reality like invisible architects? Then comes intention. Intentionally choosing the thoughts you wish to cultivate, the energy you want to embody. Gratitude, patience, strength, love. These are not just feelings, they are frequencies. They are building blocks of a new world. And then comes discipline. Small daily actions that echo your highest self. Meditation, movement, nourishment, silence, reflection. These rituals anchor spirit into matter. They shape your outer world by tuning the inner one. There's a subtle truth in the universe. Whatever you feed grows. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, you give more energy to disorder. If you obsess over problems, they multiply. But if you shift attention to potential, to beauty, to solution, life begins to reflect those shifts back to you. This doesn't mean ignoring pain or pretending everything's perfect. It means choosing your lens wisely. You are not denying reality. You are choosing which layer of it to tune into. Just as a radio picks up different stations, your mind picks up different frequencies of existence. The law of correspondence doesn't promise a perfect life, but it gives you the tools to navigate life with grace and power. It shows you that everything is connected, that the universe is not something out there, but something that is moving through you, as you. Let's take a practical look. Your physical health reflects your mental and emotional habits. A body full of vitality and strength often mirrors a disciplined, focused, and nourished inner world. The immune system listens to your emotions. Stress can weaken it. Joy can boost it. This is not spiritual speculation, it's biology. Your relationships, too, mirror your self-concept. If you believe you're unworthy, you may unconsciously invite people who reinforce that belief. But if you recognize your inner value, you start attracting different reflections. Money and success? Same thing. The outer results are feedback loops from inner patterns. When you shift from scarcity to abundance inside, from fear to faith, the flow begins to change outside. This is the science of self-mastery, the geometry of spirit. So here's the invitation. Treat your inner world as sacred, because it is. Tend to your thoughts like a gardener tends to the soil. Pull out weeds. Plant seeds of greatness. Water them with consistency. Let the light of awareness shine. And remember, the universe responds not to what you want, but to what you are. You don't attract what you desire. You attract what you radiate. And when your inner reality becomes a place of clarity, order, and truth, your outer reality begins to shimmer with that same light. Because, my friend, the mirror never lies. As above, so below. As within, so without. May every step you take be a ripple of light in the great sea of being. And may your life become a masterpiece of intentional creation. Thank you for watching.